you? And welcome back to my channel. I'm 𝗕𝗘𝗔𝗟𝗓. If you're new here, welcome. I have dedicated my abilities in order to help others seek guidance and learn more stuff about spirituality. All things spiritual is what you'll find on my channel, so welcome. Today we're doing our pick a card reading for December 2021. Things are looking really exciting for you guys. Honestly, after doing those readings, I'm feeling vibed. I'm feeling excited. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Like, settle in and listen in. Pick a card and then you'll be able to skip to the timestamp and listen to your reading. There is going to be a bonus at the end, and there will be a timestamp for that one as well. So it's going to be a question and pick a card. So make sure that you hang out to see that. I'm probably going to include this because I loved it so much in my next readings as well. So January and so on. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, guys, let's get to it. Let's pick a card. Okay, before we get started today, I just wanted to show you the cards that I'll be using for you guys today. We've got this Oracle of 7 Energies, my usual fave. We've got Nature's Whispers. And a new one, Mystic Dreamer Tarot. So I have not used this one yet. Let's see how they go. Now, I'm going to start with Nature's Whispers. The 6 cards that you'll be able to choose from will be from this deck, and then we'll get in deeper into these other ones. Okay, guys? So let's go and choose our cards. Okay, guys, so here are your 6 cards to choose from. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Feel free to pause the video and choose intuitively which one you are drawn to the most, because you will find that one will align with you the most, okay? Now there will be timestamps below, so feel free to click on that and watch just the card that you've chosen. If you are drawn to more than one, that is okay as well. Feel free to watch as many as you need to. Generally, it's always the first one that you are drawn to, okay? So here are the other cards that I'm going to be using to get deeper into the reading. Let's get started, and let's start with number 1. Welcome, group number 1. This is your reading for December 2021. Let's see what is in store for you. This was the card you chose, which is Shift Your Energy. So maybe you've been sitting in a kind of stuck phase or an energy that's not serving you, and it is time, you know, it's a new month, it's a new shift of energy, and it is time to take advantage of that. It's time to look what's in front of you and recognize that things can be different now, you know? Things can be different now, and there's so much out there to experience. So it's important to recognize, you know, something's not serving you and there's a certain energy that's kind of draining or holding you back, and it is time to shift, okay? Looks like you're needing a little bit of confidence. Maybe you're lacking a little bit of confidence or the urge to move forward. Whether or not, whatever has been going on, there could have been something, some tension going on, something major has shifted or changed in your life, and it's time to look at it from a new light. And this leap of faith card comes to play to just give you that reassurance that you're being looked after. You can see she's standing on this web, this really thin line, but underneath is a net to catch you. You know, you're supported. You're supported, and you just have the ability to face things now. Be brave. It's just that security, that feeling of unsureness There's something that's going on or coming into December for you that you're kind of not sure, but you're being encouraged to have a little bit more confidence and have a leap of faith. You know, things come into your life for a reason, and this is one of those. Something cool is coming, and it's looking positive. There's laughter. You're going to see a lot. I do feel like there's a big shift. There's a lift in energy. I feel this group were feeling a little drained, a little flat, maybe, but things are coming back to a better feeling, and laughter just shows, you know, there's going to be more family, laughter, friends, connection with people, and just pure enjoyment. There might have been a phase where you felt like you couldn't, or you've been stuck, or you've gone through a little bit of a hibernating stage, you might say, or recluse. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So there's going to be a bit of a shift in the energy just after December begins and starts. It's important to be confident and just get it back out there. Once you get back out there and start enjoying or experiencing and saying yes to things, you're going to find, you know, there's a lot more enjoyment, and that energy will just keep flowing. Because when we get comfortable with just being by ourselves, I know what that's like. Like, you get so comfortable and you don't want to change anything, and it's important to try and get back out there and just say yes to hanging out with someone or an old friend that you have been meaning to catch up with. There's going to be really great, like this card does indicate that there's going to be a connection with good people, friendships, and just enjoyment. So really indulge in that, really soak it up, because it's going to just lift your spirits to the maximum. I also get that there's going to be quite a lift in intuition, quite a connection going on here. Maybe there's been a bit of cloudy fogginess going on in the past month, and 100% can relate. The energies that were flowing through November were ridiculous. So I feel like there's a lot more clarity going on now, and just pure gratitude and knowing, you know, your goals and stuff are coming back to you, and you just feel, you know, drawn to getting back out there. You're going to feel really so much lighter, in a sense, so much lighter, and knowing. Intuition is going to be heightened. Okay, so that also will help with any new opportunities that come through, or people. If you meet new people, you would intuitively know if they're a good energy to hang out with, if they're worth putting your time into, your energy into. I hope that makes sense. Let's move on to the 7 energies cards. What else does group 1 get to experience? Oh, like I said, spirit of gratitude. It's coming back. There was, like I said, the flat kind of time, maybe a dull time, but this gratitude is coming back, and you're going to see lots of little tastes of goodness coming back into your life, and you're going to see things that you've wanted coming a little bit by bit, and it's going to dip into your life. You know, that's the thing about manifesting the things that you really want. They don't all just come at once, or sometimes the big things don't just happen. You get little tastes, and what makes life amazing is that lots of little blessings. So really soak it up and acknowledge the good things that are coming into your life right now, because they're very, very exciting. So 43, that's a thought, spirituality, wisdom kind of card. So yeah, really connecting to the true symbolic reasons, or like feelings of why things are happening in your life. Recognizing that, you know, you've waited and you've been patient, and these things are coming because you deserve it. Okay? Sacred reverence is a really cool card as well. It's kind of like coming together and just picking back up from where you felt you were. In a sense, with you guys, I just can't stop getting the feeling that there was a stage of stagnant kind of energy, whether or not, like, you know, you are moving towards something that you want, and for a while you didn't really see much change. But Spirit wants you to know that your patience is paying off and you're being rewarded, and you're going to see bits of that in December. So don't stop, okay? Don't stop trying to feel better. Don't stop enjoying. Don't stop being grateful, because things are unfolding for you. This is a key. Get the feeling that there's some sort of connection, or what do you call it? You know, working with someone or talking to someone and an opportunity arising. There's something exciting that is going to come and just kind of unlock a new door, basically, for you guys. So it's really exciting. So for quite a while, yeah, like I said, this is just a clarification that for a while you were in the land between, and now is it is the time that you will be stepping to the other side. The land between is basically stuck in between, you know. It's where you're heading towards the things you want to go, but you don't feel like you can move any further, and that was where you were in the middle for a little while. But that is reassurance that this stuff down here is getting exciting. And again, intuition connects to sacred reverence. I feel like you're going to know who to spend time with. You're going to know the people that are going to be worth your while. I feel like you're just going to have this knowing and know how to read people. So that's really cool. I'll pop that there. The Storyteller. Okay. So this is a fire card. So this is about action, movement, and the extremes of emotion. So this could be about handling your emotions. So you could have, you know, there could be things that are going on, and it's important. Well, Spirit is reminding you that you are in control of how you deal with certain situations. You know, things turn out how we want them to, or how we react. So it's important to be aware of, yeah, exactly, like how you react. You are the storyteller. So, you know, I could be telling you this right now, but we could go into December and you're still stuck in, you're not shifting that energy, you're not taking that leap of faith, and things don't quite go how they could go. So you are the storyteller, and it is important for you to be brave and take some new steps. Open the doors a little bit, and you'll be surprised what's to come. I definitely feel like there's some sort of new opportunity. Something is coming. Something is coming. I feel maybe like around career, around working with someone, creative ideas. So really, and I feel like it could come out of just being a little more social and meeting new people, which is, you know, it's funny how, you know, situations play out. You're being encouraged to get out there, be more social, meet new people, be brave, and something's going to come out of that, okay? Which is rather exciting. Let's go on to the tarot. Let's see what comes through. What is coming for group 1? 10 of Wands. All right. So 10 of Wands is about passion and drive. So I do get the feeling that there's quite a lot of things on your plate. There is quite a lot of ideas brewing inside, but not knowing where to head, what direction to head. So this did come out upside down, which is why I kind of think, you know, like things are quite heavy on you at the moment. And yeah, it's important right now to just focus on yourself, your energy, shifting some thoughts. I feel there's some things you need to kind of shed off a little just at the beginning of December, which is going to help that shift of energy. That's definitely a message that I'm getting. I definitely feel heaviness. The Hierophant. I can never say that properly. So that's a good sign as well. So it does come together, right, to just clarify that, yes, there's a little bit of heaviness, imbalance. And this actually indicates that there's going to be a balance, a solution, a learning. You're going to be, I feel like there's going to be someone that comes into your life, or someone that you know already that you're going to get back in contact or catch up with, that's going to help you just see another perspective or teach you a little lesson. Who's this person? Eight of Swords. Interesting, yeah. So they're going to kind of help you understand, see a different perspective around fears, insecurities. Maybe there's something you've done before in the past and there's been a failure, or you're just not confident in yourself. And there could be someone that you're going into a partnership and they help you see a bigger picture or have that more confidence. For sure. So it's another swords. 2 swords and a wands. Interesting. I think it's going to be quite a month of sussing things out. And I do feel like it's just going to be a step-by-step process. So take it in and enjoy the beginnings of what's to come. You know, this woman here, she's slowly picking up the swords and, you know, just taking her time and being cautious. And I do feel like that's the kind of person you are, being cautious and kind of thinking about what you're going to be doing, what next steps you're going to be doing. Is this the right thing? It's important to be like that, you know, but at the same time, you got to make sure it's not your fears holding you back, because sometimes if you overthink things, you don't go ahead with amazing opportunities and then they pass you by. Okay, so that's something. Group 1, 6 of Pentacles. This is looking really cool. And I do see like a collaboration, especially like a feminine kind of collaboration, working maybe with women, or maybe it's like a friendship group coming back together, or just connecting with your friends again a little bit more. And it's just bringing you back to, you know, that strong power feeling of just feeling secure in who you are. Pentacles also indicate, you know, like income. So it does look like things are going to get a little bit good for you in the money department. Also health. So that could mean, you know, maybe your mental health was a little bit iffy at some stage, or you just felt drained and you weren't yourself. And it does indicate, you know, it's going to get better. It's slowly lifting. There's something that's slowly lifting. It could be people leaving your life and there's others that come in to support you. Or, just as I said at the beginning, it could just be an energy thing and you were feeling quite heavy. And that's expected, you know, understanding, because the lunar eclipse was hectic, okay? And another Pentacles, which is looking really good, which actually looks like more like the love department, maybe relationships, really meeting someone or rekindling. It's looking good. It's looking really good, guys. Maybe if you're single, you might be out to meet someone. And it's looking like happiness. Happiness. And if you're in a relationship, it just looks like it's getting stronger, which is cool, because there might have been a phase where you were just feeling a little, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. You know, I don't want to be intimate. And this couple just there, if you can see, and looking at each other deeply, smiling, just like joy, living in the moment kind of thing. So it's important to do that. Don't let stresses, you know, take away the little moments and happiness in your life, because that's what makes up a happy life. Like I said, little bits of gratitude. Spirit of gratitude is with you this month. So really soak it up. You know, Spirit is telling you you're the storyteller. You can play out the month how you like. And this is an indication on how it could play out. If you trust and go with your intuition, trust it. What gets thrown at you is meant to be. I just feel like I want to pull another card from Nature's Whispers for some reason. Yeah. I just think that Spirit is so, you know, like sure that they just want to reassure you, you know, ideal course of action. It is important right now to get moving, because when you stay stagnant, you're just going to get comfortable and stay there. You know, she's looking, it's kind of like she's sitting there like, I'm not sure if I can be bothered, if I have the confidence to get going to there. You know, like it looks like a bit of a journey, and I'm not sure if I'm ready. Well, guess what? Spirit's telling you you're ready. And when you get going, when you get moving, whatever it is, you're going to be fine. You know, that leap of faith. You're secure. You are secure. You're in that middle stage there, the land between. You're in the land between, but you're about to cross that bridge. You know, this is happening and it's your time. So let it happen. Okay. So keep going, okay? It's important to have that positive mindset, positive thinking, and just expect things to turn out fine and just be brave. You know, what's going to be the worst that can happen? Something doesn't work out, but you learn from that and you get stronger. You have the choice to get stronger. You are the storyteller. Okay, so let it go and enjoy the month. There's some exciting things for you guys. All right. Thank you, Group 1. I hope that helped. And if it did, please hit the thumbs up button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Group 2. Here are your cards. This is your reading for December. Let's see what is in store for you. This is the card that you chose. Perfect setting. Ooh. Things are looking a bit exciting for you this December. It seems as though there's been things that you've been planning out or manifesting or hoping for, and things are starting to really unfold. It's almost like you have painted the perfect picture and it is starting to show, which is so exciting. I love this card, perfect setting. She's painting her sunset. It's super beautiful. It's like you've been painting a picture and it's just totally unfolding. The one thing that will ever get in your way of these things coming into manifestation, or these beautiful things that you've been wanting, you're working towards, is being your best self. So sometimes an imbalance can occur, and that's just so easy. It's so human. Being your best self means balance, getting enough sleep, not working too hard, the balance between trusting that things are working out, not worrying about your income, the money that's flowing in, trusting that it's just gonna come. Doing things that align with your heart is really important. So whenever you deter from what you're doing a little bit and just get off track a little, that's the only thing that ever holds you back, because it seems that most of the time, and especially in this month, you're going to be absolutely fine. You know, you're going to be quite imbalanced. So this is the time to really soak it up, put action into place, and just enjoy the ride. Keep on picturing those things that you want, okay? Potential gateway. Really cool cards. So this month seems to be opening up a opportunity for you, and you have the potential to do really well if you decide to, which is really cool and exciting. I wonder what it is for you. It could even just be a mindset that you're opening up, you're allowing into your life, or it could be opportunity. Oh, okay, yeah. So that does clarify that it could be, you know, a potential gateway to, a way of thinking, a new balanced way of thinking. Maybe in the past you have allowed an imbalance to stop you from moving forward, maybe, or getting the things that you dream or want in your life, whether that's, you know, to buy a home, or have that family you dream of, or, you know, get that career that you've been working hard for. Whatever it is, there's a renewal of peace, a new way of thinking, a new perspective maybe that you've come to realize, a more confident, or maybe you're just more drawn and connected to, you know, the law of attraction, and you, without even knowing it, you're just allowing things to come. And this new way of thinking, maybe you've seen sparks of it already, or it's coming in December, but you're gonna see this more positive feeling, this new gateway to peaceful thinking, and just the knowing that things are unfolding. And I do feel like this comes with the blessings that are unfolding through this month, a renewal of peace, this security, this feeling of, yeah, of course this is happening. Like, how did I just lose that faith in that everything's going to work out for me, you know? You know, if you're doing the right thing by, you know, what goes well with your heart, and if you're literally doing things that help other people, then you know what you're doing is amazing. And that just leads to beautiful things, all right? Let's see what else is in store. Into me I see, a deeper connection within to yourself. Maybe you've figured out something that what you want to be doing, and it's just really aligning with you. Something you've figured out, something that is just working so well for you, and there is a deeper connection going on with you and yourself this month. So look after yourself and pay attention to that balance, and things will just unfold. This card absolutely lets you know that this is called Roots of Abundance, which is like an amazing card to get. Group 2, look at the goodness to come. Definitely going to be seeing some things unfolding for you. Definitely something, it's been in the making for a little while. Just like an art piece, it takes time to put it all together. And you know, like you're finally putting in those finishing touches, those beautiful little features, and you're just seeing such beauty unfold into your life. Roots of Abundance, definitely amazing. Oh, that's exciting. Oracle's Gift. Guys, what? Come on. That's also a really abundant card. The Oracle's Gift. A cup of almost full that is just filling up, sprouting new beginnings, new growth. Really beautiful card. So again, the biggest thing that you need to focus on is are you being your best self? Not in just what you're doing. Are you being your best self with, you know, your friends, the people that you care for? Are you being your best self with looking after yourself? Are you putting out your true wants with pure intentions? I do feel like things are finally coming through for you. Finally coming through. And I don't know why I said finally. Maybe you've been waiting a while. I do get the feeling. Spirit is saying it's been a long time coming. Bearing fruit. Come on. This is like the most blessed reading I've ever... So, card number 12. You're getting a lot of 2s. Card number 12 is water, so connection, birthing desires. It's all coming to growth. Like this is a tree that's fully formed, that's growing fruit now. You know, like we plant our seeds, we allow them to grow, we water them, we keep watering them, we look after it, we care for it, we let it grow, we're patient, and now bearing fruit. So even more beautiful blessings are coming from what you have already created. And it's important to recognize that and soak it up, really soak up this month, okay? It's going to be a really good month if you allow it. And also be aware that, you know, you might already have a bunch of blessings in your life. So really take notice of that, acknowledge those as well, because they're just going to add to that incredible energy that I feel you're going to have. You're really going to have a good energy that's just flowing. Oh, come on. You can't just make this up. You can't make this up. Cup, great and full. A cup that is great and full. Your cup's full. What else can I say? Things, I feel like it's around money. I feel like it's around career and also some family. So there's some beautiful things that are just coming through. Okay? Oh, that's exciting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else. I'll use the tarot. Ooh. Rightio. They burst into there. The Sun. Knight of Cups. And Ace of Cups. All right, guys. Okay, everything is just positive, all right? Positive. You're feeling confident. Your energy is matching your work, your efforts. If it's not around career, your energy is matching a person or the family vibe that's going on. There's just goodness going on. Knight of Cups. The Knight can come through as a person, and I get the feeling it's you, because I'm feeling the confidence, the safe, the security feeling, like you feel secure within yourself. And when you are feeling secure within yourself, where you're not feeling like you need to rely on someone or you're worried about this and that, automatically, with no worries, everything else just unfolds. And that is the magic in this. Right now you're in balance, and just embrace it, okay? Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, and the Sun. The Sun is an amazing card too. It definitely tells me that you've been on a journey. You've been working hard on a journey, and now's your time. There's a door there, and it's like you've walked through that door already, and you've entered into a brighter land, a brighter section of your life, and you're so deserving. You're so deserving. There's sunflowers, the sun's shining down on you. I feel like you're like, yes, this is it. This is my time. This is my time. There's definitely like growth, brightness, high, bright energy. You're feeling really good, and it might be coming after a journey of not feeling great, or just constantly feeling like you've worked hard and nothing came out of it. But I'm telling you, take advantage of this month. Now is the time for action to whatever you're working towards, whether it be, I don't know, going towards a career, making a move on a person, going out and meeting people. It could be just your career is exploding. It could be, I do feel like it's around income and blessings, okay? Oh, that's amazing. Really beautiful. I want more. What else can we get? Three of Wands. Three of Wands. So passion, drive, and ambition. Keep focused on what those things that you're working towards are, and they will just keep coming. It's going to lead into the new year as well. I know it's going to lead into the new year. So brace yourself for some magic, for one. And yeah, so the Fool comes into your reading today basically as a carefree, go with the flow kind of indication, and that's the way you should be facing life right now. Don't get too serious, because when you get too focused down on certain things, that's when imbalance starts to happen, or worry. You put too much pressure on an area. But the Fool is letting us know that you have nothing to worry about. Just go with it. You don't need to worry about those things. Also, it's about making carefree kind of decisions. So, obviously you want to be logical, but this is really like a reassuring reading that things are going really well. And if you make decisions when you're feeling aligned, then only good will come out of it, okay? Let's get another one. Yes, group 2. Crazy. Can't believe it. the world upside down. I know what you're telling me, Spirit, okay? What this card is actually telling us today is that your goals and dreams may come across or come into your life a little bit different to what you thought they might. So don't have too much expectation. You know, the things that you want are coming, but they don't always come exactly how you think they will, okay? And that doesn't mean that they're not there or they're not coming. This card comes as reassurance, you know, that your big achievements will come, but they're different to what you thought they would be. But they're still going to be such a blessing, okay? Well, I do see, like, obviously with success, there might be a bit of travel in play, but there's going to be a delay. That's why it comes upside down, you know, due to everything that's going on in the world. But that's fine. It doesn't mean it's not coming, okay? Reassurance, that is reassurance. Maybe there's something that you wanted to do this month that can no longer take place, which is a bit disappointing, but look at all the other blessings. Everything else is in line. Everything's lining up. That may not be happening, but other things are going to take the place and you'll no longer care. That's why it comes upside down, okay? And when things do disappoint you, again, it's important to recognize the things that you are grateful for, the things that have unfolded. I don't know, maybe like just say someone was an alcoholic or a drug addict and they got given a bunch of money. They would just go and waste it because they're just not ready for that, if that makes sense, you know, like not saying, you know, you have to be that dramatically out of alignment. I really hope that that gives you some exciting guidance for December. You guys are looking like exciting things are happening. I'm really happy for you guys. You know, if that was reassuring, please hit the thumbs up button below. I would love that. If there's something in particular that really stood out to you, please tell me below. Tell me. I want to hear it. Comment in the comment section. Go ahead. And yeah, have a great month, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome. This is the card that you chose for your December reading. What's to come? Let's see what your first card is. The big picture. Okay, beautiful. So there's been some things weighing you down a little bit recently, and I do feel like that has led from October, November. It could just be the worldly problems, but at the same time, I feel like there could be some sort of relationship, friendships, something. And it's important to look at the big picture. Okay, so, you know, everything, there's things that go wrong for a reason. There's issues that come up for a reason. Sometimes it's to heal something that you need to face, and at the time we often don't realize, or we don't understand, why is this happening, why am I facing this, or why are breakups, or why do friendships end. But it's important to look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we grow and we evolve, or we leave people behind, or they leave us behind because we're going on a different path. And the big picture is we were never meant to stay with those people for a lifetime. Some we are, some we are not. But when things that happen, you know, it may not be a relationship, it could be a career, a job. Sometimes it's important to just look outside the box and look at the big picture. What are you gaining from this? What do you want from this? Is there something that you can, like a new perspective that you can look at it? It's just, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so be true to your heart. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a time to, be honest with yourself. Whatever's going on, are you truly happy with how it was? Again, connected to the big picture. Maybe things are happening in order for change. Sometimes we have to go through some hard stuff in order to be shifted into a new path, or shifted into meeting a new person, or shifted to a new career. Maybe it was forced, maybe you didn't decide this on your own, but nothing happens for no reason, and that is important to focus on. The big picture. Blessings in disguise, really. Be your best self always. All right, so this one comes into play when balance is going to be needed, especially at the start of this month. You might be a little bit here and there, but if you're being your best self, or if you're focusing on yourself and your mental health and self-care, then only good can come out of it. And right now that is what's needed, okay? Being true to your heart, trusting that everything is working out how it's supposed to, being true to your heart, doing what makes you feel better or feel good. You don't need to do something just because it's what's right, or just because, you're told that's what you should do. That's not the way it works. You have every right to follow the path that is true to your heart, that aligns with you. Do you know what? If you don't follow your heart, or if you don't listen to what your soul is wanting, what your soul is craving, then happiness is hard to find. Some people become so far from what their soul wants, they feel lost, they feel scattered, they feel like depressed, and they wonder why. But it's because they're not following their heart. And there's always signs. And have faith in the way things play out, because the souls and the spirits and your guides that are looking after you, these things happen in order for you to go on the right path. So that's the big picture, understanding that it's all happening to help you. Let love be your beacon. All right, this is a really loving self card, or loving, this is very revolved around you being the focus, getting through some things. And as long as you let what you love guide you, or what feels right guide you, just like this, be true to your heart. Let love be your beacon. Let love be the reason that you feel better, or you're moving to a path of what you really want. So maybe you're just a little stuck at a crossways, or you're just feeling something could have happened in your life that's kind of getting you down, that's kind of just making you feel a little bit like you've lost a bit of faith, okay? But remember, again, the big picture. What is the reason for this? What do you need to heal? Is there something that you've been holding on for quite some time? Is there issues that have arisen in your life? They're usually symbolic. Take a moment to realize, recognize what is going on, what that could be connected to. For instance, like an illness can be connected to a chakra, And, you know, like the chakras could, this specific chakra could need healing, or like it comes from past trauma that we haven't faced, or same with like a reflection of relationships. There could be an issue that's gone on, or an insecurity that's just drawn each other to just break away and be forced to, you know, go your separate ways. And often the insecurities also come from past trauma or something that has been built up, and right now is the time to face it, look at the bigger picture, look at the reasons why these things are happening, because everything that happens, there's always an opportunity to learn and grow from. And that comes with being your best self always looking for ways to learn and grow, always look for ways to increase your wisdom for next time. Because if you're willingly growing, willingly wanting to find solution, you're going to find that these things will heal and you will get through it, and these patterns will not repeat. Time machine indicates, yeah, there's some past things that need to be healed. There's no need to go back or into your past and, you know, say, why did this happen to me, kind of thing. There's no need to dwell. It's important to just recognize that certain things you went through, heartbreak, you know, betrayal of trust, friendship betrayal, or failure if it's to do with career. It's coming to a time where you need to recognize that this happened, but it does not define me, and I am willing to grow from this. I'm willing to heal from this, and just reassure yourself over and over. Reassure yourself. Going back in a time machine and reminding yourself of why, or like these things that happened, and relating it to repeating cycles now is definitely going to be beneficial. But, you know, going back into time and thinking like, why me, is not going to benefit you, you know. Like I said, focusing on the bigger picture. And when you do focus on the bigger picture and you look back at things that have happened, you go, wow, well, I wouldn't be the person I am today if this didn't happen. If I didn't learn from this person, I wouldn't have met this person, and so on. When you start connecting the dots, you start to, in a way, be grateful for the learnings. When you get to a certain point of healing, it's true. Body and soul. I do feel like this month of December is going to require a little bit more healing. Okay, so it's being encouraged. And how good would it feel to go into a new year with a more fresh feeling? Okay, body and soul, look after yourself and go deep within, and just do the things that bring you joy. There's no point surrounding yourself with situations or people that don't bring you joy or don't make you feel good, because who's it going to benefit? Not them, not you, not your future, not this process of healing at all. Be brave and just say no, or say goodbye. Be true to your heart, because when you are true to your heart and you trust that, you know, everything happens for the reason, whatever that is, only you know that reason. The oracle's gift, your cup will fill and blessings will come. You're not doomed to mediocre. Beautiful blessings are coming if you put in the efforts, the work, the letting go of things and having it is what it is. It is what it is attitude. That's a doorway. Opening a door to a new attitude. I do feel like in the past there could have been a bit of a mindset where you kind of just felt like all the things that have gone wrong for you have piled up on you. And yeah, it is what it is. It's definitely going to help you get through having that it is what it is mindset, and not letting the things that have gone wrong define you, because you are the creator. They do not define you. You can have the future that you want, and you don't have to be going through all this drama. You have the option to have a cup full. December's going to be a bit of healing for you. So that's what you're getting. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Let me move those. Interesting, group 3. Let's see what the tarot. The Star. Yeah, this is really reassuring. The Star comes to tell you that problems are going. Troubles are fading away. And yeah, the focus on hope is important right now. Maybe you've lost hope at times, but it's important to not. No matter how long, or how long it feels like it's taken. This card, Spirit brings you this card to reassure you that, your troubles are going and you are facing them, and better times are coming. These feelings are only temporary. Okay? The Lovers. So upside down is imbalance. It could be, it's kind of like harmony, imbalance at this moment. It represents choice as well. Maybe you felt like you don't have a choice in what's been going on, and that may be the truth. Things could be out of your control for whatever reason, whatever drama is happening in your life right now. But it's only temporary, okay? The Lovers represents choice and balance. And imbalance right now for you is only temporary. So holding on to that hope. Holding on to that hope for yourself, okay? I mean, the Lovers can come across as romance, but in this case, I do feel like it's more within yourself. But also, if there was a breakup for you, group number 3, that is the reason why it comes upside down. It's an imbalance of the two people. It's just, everyone comes together for a reason, and there's reason for everything, like you've grown from this person, you've learnt this from this person, and now is just the time to depart. And that's okay, that's part of the journey. There's more beautiful people to meet out there. So holding on to hope that the balance will come back into your life. You will heal from this. Oh, that's amazing. 10 of Cups, guys. There's nothing more reassuring than that. Group number 3. Emotions will be balanced again. You will feel good again. It does represent relationships again, like 10 of Cups. Your cups are full. Another, Oracle's gift is a cup that's full. 10 of Cups is the most cups you can get in the tarot deck, which indicates abundance. It can also indicate creativity and new path. So group number 3, if this was about a relationship struggle or leaving friendships behind, then know that good things are coming and there's new people to meet, and that is reassuring. And it could be quite soon too. You know, I wouldn't worry about when or how. Focus on yourself for now. If it's not about relationships, group number 3, if it's about something that just didn't work out, or just not feeling well, or illness, just know that you can work through this and things will get better. Like, look at this, 10 of Cups, happy, family. It does look like romance there, but the rainbow is just the icing on the cake, you know. Reassurance for sure. All right, what else do we have? So the Fool. The Fool is coming through for your reading. And this can mean a careful decision making is coming up. It's important to put you first, okay? That's what I'm getting. It's important to put yourself first. Yeah, I do feel like there's going to be some important decisions to make, but it's important to decide with your heart and by putting you first, okay? You are the focus this month. I can't stress that enough. This is basically what Spirit's telling me, okay? If you're looking for an easier path, a more peaceful path, better things to come, you need to put yourself first and not the opinions of others or influence of others. The Fool comes to tell me, you know, you need to make some careful decisions. It's a crossroads, and it's up to you which way you go. You can either stay where you are and continue this, I don't know, it does feel like a bit of a struggle at the moment, or you can be true to your heart and go to the new path, new beginnings, where the 10 of Cups will come, where the Oracle's gift will come sooner. Even if you do decide to stay where you are, that's okay, because eventually that will come. You will decide to go elsewhere, a different way eventually. It's just whatever you're ready for. And that is that. Do you know what? I feel like I need to get you another card. I feel like I need to draw one from here. Group number 3. Acceptance of love. This is very romancy, group number 3. Very romancy, I feel. Or relationship. It may not be like romance relationship. It could be family. It could be friendship. Whatever it is. This card comes to tell you that accepting love will come easier. When you've been through some things, or you have some insecurities, it can be hard to let the love in for yourself, or being just accepted for who you are. You're allowed to be yourself, and you're allowed to be human, you know, and you deserve someone that sticks through the hard times, you know. You deserve people around you that support you and accept the love and accept you for who you are. And you'll also start to learn that accepting you for who you are, like within yourself as well. Okay, guys? All right, 6 of Swords. Okay, so fears and thoughts. It's important right now to not let insecurities and fears get in the way of decision making. it looks like scared. It's kind of like setting off to go on a journey but not really wanting to, or being afraid of what's to come. Don't be afraid, because you're being looked after. Look at how many swords you've got to protect you. And there's someone by your side. You've always got someone. Okay? You've got support. Don't be afraid of what's to come. Life is always surprising us, okay? Look at it as in, you know, the bigger picture, like we were told. There's some crazy things to come, and sometimes we have to go through crazy things to get there, but it's all worth it, okay? It's all worth it in the end. So group number 3, this month in December, it looks like there's a little bit of healing, there's a little bit of something that you need to focus on. There's definitely some self-love, some connecting body and soul, okay? Really look after yourself. And be careful with emotions. Emotions can influence the way we handle things. It's important to think before we make decisions, okay? And for some reason, well, the question you asked today was a no or a not right now, and not to be afraid of what's to come and what's the fears around, okay? All right, guys, I hope that gave you a little bit of guidance. If that did, please give a thumbs up below, or feel free to share in what way it helped you below in the comments. I'd love to hear. And yes, enjoy your month ahead. Go with the flow, guys, and bye. Welcome to your reading group 4. Let's see what has December got in store for you. So this one in the middle is the card that you selected in the first 6 picker card. Let's see what it is. New experiences and possibilities. Oh, that's really exciting, especially leading up to the very end of the year. I think you're gonna start your year off with some exciting new things, okay? New experiences and possibilities. Definitely see excitement, abundance. I can see money. I do feel like it's going to bring in a little more wealth into your life, whether or not this is something you've been waiting for. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your mind open, because I feel like it's going to be from a non-expected source or person. Maybe you've not met someone yet, or an opportunity, a person is going to really bring something to what already is in your life, but really complement that. I feel like it's definitely around money, and it brings more comfort. So keep that in mind, okay? Pause. So taking a minute to pause, really recognizing some new things that come into your life, new people. Being really consciously aware of your actions. So pausing, maybe thinking before you do things as well. Thinking before you say things. I feel like there's going to be some times where you just need to stop and breathe. It's easy to get too excited or take on too much at once when you're just feeling in that energy of, yes, I'm ready for some things to happen. But taking on the right opportunities and possibilities rather than all. Really feel what feels that could bring goodness into your life, okay? And clearing out the old. I definitely feel there's some things in your life that need to be cleared out. decluttered. I do get the feeling it could be people in your life. It's time to, you know, it's okay to say goodbye to people that no longer bring a goodness to your life anymore. I mean, it's, you know, people are not always in your life in order to bring goodness, but if there's people that, you know, you've just lost that connection with, or you no longer have the patience to have them around, then that's okay. Do yourself a favor and listen, because your body's telling you something. If you can't no longer stand a person's presence, then as hard as that, as bad as that sounds, it's okay to get rid of, okay? There's new doors opening, and it's so important to get rid of things. So this might be literally like decluttering your house. Maybe there's even like a new house coming. Maybe you're moving, and it's a good time to really just get rid of the things that you don't want anymore. Start fresh. I do feel like fresh vibe, okay? This new experiences and possibilities could come into play with that, and a fresh experience, a fresh beginning. For some reason, this household, I feel like it's to do with the home, the family home, clearing out the old. So however that resonates, take that. Inner truths. I feel like Spirit is very keen on you to face some, while cleaning out, face some inner truths. Maybe there's some things that you're not been doing that truly light up your heart. It's time to face the truth and follow your heart. These caves can get lonely. And there's dark ones, there's light ones, and there's paths that you have the choice to take. And I think that December's going to be a bit about exploring new paths, new opportunities, newfound passions. There could be some new creativity passions, or extra ways of income, more sources of or streams of income coming in. For some reason, I do feel like currently certain things that you're doing are not bringing you the joy that you crave, and there's some new things coming into your life this month that I need you to be open to, because they're going to really complement your life and bring happiness, brightness. I feel like excitement, a really new, lively energy. So give things an opportunity. Breakthrough. Yeah. I think you're going to really just realize, oh, so that's what I need to be doing. Or that's what needs to be done. And this huge lift is going to just come off of you. And that's why I think, you know, it's easy to judge a book by its cover, a path by its cover, or a person, an opportunity, a career, or an idea. It's easy to judge it and be like, nah, that's silly. Why would I think about doing that, you know? But honestly, you're being told to really just pause and think about, you know, the greater scheme of things. Don't judge, try. It's time to try, okay? Pause, and before taking judgment or saying no, it's important to say, oh, well, I'll give it a go. All right? This one's for you as well. Yes, be spontaneous. That is so funny. I just pulled that off the top of this pile here. I had this sudden urge, and yeah, it's about being spontaneous, okay? It's supporting trying new things. Be open-minded. It might take you a minute to have to pause because, you know, this is out of character a little bit, but right now you're being encouraged to look for and look at new opportunities as experiences to learn. Who cares if it doesn't work? You've experienced, you will grow, and that's the beauty of life. Growing, experiencing, you know, just sifting out the things that you truly enjoy and what you want in your life and who the people you want to be spending with. Be spontaneous. Try some new things, okay, guys? Let's see what else is in store. Group 4. Interesting. So I think maybe there were times in the past that you have been open-minded, and there's been quite some time in between that you've kind of just stuck to the safe path. Okay, you know, the past, like I said, experiences are experiences, whether you fail, whether you succeed or not. It is what it is. It turns out how it's meant to turn out. But, you know, you're learning anyway. Nothing is useless. You know, there's always something to gain out of every situation. Even the worst of situations, you have the opportunity to grow, learn, and help others who you could, you know, help them through those experiences as well. You could really make something of anything, and there's a little bit of a clearing out the old. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of a blockage to going ahead and trying something new, being stuck and stubborn in where you are right now. But you know, there's no need to be afraid. Okay, you've got the support and you're getting the messages that it's time to be spontaneous. Breathe and just listen to your inner truth. Listen to what your heart actually wants. You know, are you happy with where you are? If you are, that's great. You know, if you're not, take some extra steps, take some new steps. And that could be as simple as listening to or reading a new book that helps you just open up a little, or self-development, or trying new activities, meeting new people. Allowing new things to flow into your life as you clear out the old is just gonna create a full cup, right? The Oracle's Gift. Beautiful card. Magical cup filling with golden magic, you know? It's filling up, it's filling up. And this is just letting you know you get rewarded for seeking new things into your life and being brave to try new things, and your cup is going to be filling. There's nothing to worry about no matter what, okay? The past is what it is. You can either learn from it or dwell on it. What would you like to choose? It's not going to benefit you to worry or dwell. You're going to get stuck, okay? Yeah, so Oracle's Gift, looking really, really cool. Opening to discovery. So it's definitely about opening new doors, opening a new passion, excitement. There's a key. It's almost like just clearing a few little bits and pieces within yourself. It might not be literally physical. Some past things that you've gone through, insecurities, could be even in a relationship, clearing out insecurities or fears of being alone. Open to discovering a new path, new possibilities, It's amazing what can come of life when you allow it, when you clear things that don't serve you. Body and soul. Interesting. We'll get one more from this deck. Birds of a feather. This is cool. Okay. So you've gotten body and soul, birds of a feather. So here I can see that there's going to be some collaboration. There's going to be some major influences from people around you. A little group of people that may expand. Maybe it's sharing ideas together, finding true place, like you feel like you belong a lot more. Yeah, I do get the sense that finding your tribe is coming, you know, your people, those people that make you feel good, a new group of people. Definitely keep an eye out for meeting new people, because it's looking like greatness could come from that. That might be just, you know, happiness, joy, excitement, fun, and just pure finding the right people to enjoy life with. That might be one side. But if your career has really like stuck out for this reading, I feel like maybe you're going to be collaborating with some people that are going to be quite a life changer for your idea of business or career. Could be a new job that's coming along, okay? Definitely to do with working with other people, okay? Body and soul. So looking after yourself throughout this month, recognizing that little ups and downs can come and they're completely normal, okay? But it does not mean anything is going wrong. It's just a little reminder that patience and trust is needed, or if something comes up, it means you need to go back to body and soul, back to self-care and declutter, okay? Maybe you hadn't quite gotten rid of all that you needed to get rid of. Okay, so this one is coming connected to new experiences and possibilities, willing release. So it's about letting something go, something that no longer serves you. So I do feel like it's a career or a past something that is no longer for you, and it's okay to willingly let that go and accept new opportunities, okay? But because I just was drawn to put them together, I do feel like they're connected. Releasing something from what you currently or were doing and just letting that go, completely taking on a spontaneous new path. Could be something that you have no experience in at all, and that's okay, because, you know, who does? Everyone starts from somewhere, okay? So that's really interesting. I do feel like you're going to have quite a breakthrough with learning how to trust and help your body get through certain things like you had never have before, knowing how to feel better, knowing how to perk your energy up again, physically and emotionally and spiritually. You know, when you're feeling drained, you're going to figure out, this is what works for me. Every time I feel drained, this is what I'm going to do, okay? So that is definitely what I see there. Let's go on to the tarot and see what else is coming for you. Group number 4, Page of Wands. I like it. So Page of Wands, I do feel like it's quite the ambition side of things, okay? So it's a bit of a drive, like there's definitely something new coming in, and it's really just bringing that something back to your life, like it had been a little bit, I don't know, boring for a little while. Yeah, this can represent a person as well, like a creativity kind of side of things. So I do feel like, yeah, like a fun, free-spirited kind of person will be coming in to your life, and they're going to really, really help you see a different side of things and loosen up a little bit, okay? So that's really cool. Oh, the Lovers. Oh, this is awesome. So the Lovers doesn't always mean romance, okay? So what I'm getting from this is a little bit, you know, you're finding your balance again. You're really finding your balance again, okay? And this could be, you know, finding people, interacting with new people, and just finding that balance. It can represent choices as well, and feeling aligned when you make this choice. And that could be to do with willing release, letting certain things go from your career or income, your job, taking on a new job, or just looking at it from a different perspective, or working with new people to do with your job. This represents, yeah, choice and willingly allowing certain things to release and balance. So that's a great card, you know, that's what you want to be working towards, balance. Willingly release, clear out the old, get in touch with the body, the soul, what works for you, what feels better to get rid of the things that don't serve you, okay? In order to meet new people, feel that bravery to be spontaneous, okay? Often we can't have the courage or energy to do that when we're being weighed down by certain things that don't serve us. So that was the Lovers. Definitely has some sort of choice in there. Okay, this one. 3 of Wands. So this is another passion and drive. So it might be out of the ordinary for you this month, and you might seem a little bit uneasy because it's just not the usual way you would approach things. And it's okay to contemplate and to kind of think about things, okay? It's like this lady is looking out into the distance and wondering, like, what's going to happen. She's holding onto her wand with, you know, creating stability, and you will have that stability, and you'll have, I get the feeling there's going to be about 3 in particular people that are going to be quite an influence on your life, whether or not they're already in your life, and they're going to be quite a great support for you, or these new people. Keep in mind, you know, by the end of this month, have a little think, like, who are these people that was in this reading? I want you to have a think about it, because they're going to be your rocks, your stability. You're gonna feel like they're just giving you that extra strength just while you learn to stand on your 2 feet with this new path. That's what these wands are representing. Group number 4 is looking exciting. Ace of Cups. And things are really going to start to unfold for you. I do feel like this is going to bring some really good fortune into your life. It's just the beginning though. Obviously this month is just the beginning. You're going to really start to see things sprout, and you're going to start to envision things Okay, so cups, it's just going to be really like the connection of these new people. There's going to be great fun connection and friendships made. I feel like your vibe's going to be really high by mid to end of December. It's going to lead into January as well. So that's a great card to get, you know, Ace of Cups. Oh, drop them. Can't have all of them, can we? Hang on, I've got to clean them up. Okay, this one fell on the floor and I felt like it needed to be yours. It's called the Hanged Man. And you see this person, they're hanging upside down and they're just, you know, just chilling there. And you know what? This is about sacrifice. It's about sacrifice and giving something up. It could be a way of thinking, no longer choosing to be in that mindset, or it could be literally, like we've been talking about, a job, career, or person, people, a new group of friends. Because this is collective, it could be multiple things, but I do feel like I'm leaning towards career and job. So it's about sacrifice and willingly just have, you know, listening to what your heart wants and just letting it go, you know, your inner truths. Sit back right now, take a deep breath and think, you know, am I happy in this current situation? And whatever comes to mind, whatever comes to mind, do you think that, you know, I'm not quite happy with this? It might be time to, you know, take some action on that. And that's what the Hanged Man came out to say. The Hanged Man. Sacrifice. Very interesting. Group 3, 7 of Swords. So releasing fears and thoughts. So this card here, she's very wary. She's very careful of what she's doing, and she's watching everything that's going on around her while she picks up these swords. So yeah, what has happened in the past, it could be a worry that, you know, you're not going to do well. You're going to drop your swords. But like I said, you won't know if you don't try. This represents fear. So think about what it is you're worried about and take it on. Take it on, girlfriends, boyfriends. Let's get one more card from this deck. This is it. Interesting. So you've got the Knight of Swords. This could represent a person in your life, or it could be the new you, right? This is representing, like, I see strength, security, charging through, you know, being brave. It could be a person in your life that's super supportive and they motivate you to do this, or it could be the inner you coming out and, you know, like, you're like, you know what, I'm sick of this, I deserve this, and I'm going for it. If that's you, good on you. You got this, girl. You got this. That's really cool. So, that is your reading for today, guys. I hope that gave you some guidance. Please take some time to just breathe again, think about like what you're not feeling good about, and let it go. It's okay, you know. It's okay to make decisions that don't work out, because there's always more waiting, okay? There's exciting people to meet. There's exciting opportunities and paths to take. And it's only going to open more and more doors. So expect fun, okay? Take this month on as you go. Go with the flow. All right, group 4, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an amazing month. Bye. Group number 5. Hello. Let's see what is in store for you this month. I'm excited. For some reason, I feel good, exciting energies for you guys, okay? The first card that you chose was maintain your childlike spirit. Yes, that is the feeling I was getting. Okay. Having fun. Have fun this month. You know, it's coming into the festive season, and it is time to just enjoy and really soak up the family, the playing, the unwrapping presents, and the, you know, playing with the kids. You know, you might not have kids, but you might have kids in the family, and just like really indulge in that, okay? I feel like it's just important to just lift those spirits and maintain your childlike spirit. And that's not just in the festive season. I feel like sometimes, you guys, group number 5, you may lose that little bit of fun, that inner child, that mucking around, getting too serious. Maybe you're too serious with, you know, the adult things that we deal with, or your job, earning money, the bills. And do you know what? Focusing less on those things make them go smoother, okay? That make them just flow better. Too much focus on what is wrong or what's not going on, what's not going right, is going to create more block. And it's important to have fun. Fun is the biggest thing that, you know, the most positive thing you could do in any situation. Yeah, so this one came upside down, and that's definitely what I was getting. Amplify your positive emotions. So maybe things have been getting you down a little bit, or you're worrying about the wrong things right now. Okay, you know, she's just like slowly walking through water, kind of like moping almost around, or just thinking about the wrong things, and her light is fading, her wings are flopped. This beautiful fairy could be fluttering around in just magic, and there's so much more beauty to life than worrying about that stuff that just doesn't serve us, you know. Yes, maybe money is looking, you know, scarce at the moment, but it won't always be. And focusing on it more and more and saying, you know, I don't have this, is not going to help that, okay? Take a minute away from that stuff and have some fun. Play, muck around, and you will find a higher ground, okay? Automatically, you will lift your spirits that much more just by taking your mind off things. You're gonna honestly see from a different perspective, because you're lifting yourself out of that little rut of feelings. You are going to just naturally find that higher ground, and you'll be able to look down at your problems and be like, I see now. So maybe if I did this might help. Or your problems will look small compared to what they did when you were focused so much on them, you know, like from a higher ground, everything down low looks minuscule. And maybe the issues are not as big as they are, or as they seem. Seek beauty. So this card comes to tell me that yeah, there might be times where you're losing sight of what's magic in life, what is truly blessed in your life. It's important to recognize even the small things, you know. Tonight when you make your dinner and you serve up your plate, like how lucky are we to have that fridge full of food, that flowing water from the taps, to, you know, not be limited to drinking, you know. There's beautiful things that surround us. We're just unaware. Even just the moments of just going out and soaking up that sun, the beautiful blessings that we are surrounded by. Get yourself out in nature and just recognize, God, things are beautiful from this perspective, you know. Again, it's about taking your mind off the issues, and you will realize they're not, that, you know, that solutions are closer than they seem, or the issues will resolve over time. Acceptance of love. Yeah. So I feel there's been a little bit of lack in faith for you guys. That's what I'm feeling. A little bit of lack of faith that, you know, that you're being looked after. Maybe not literally in a relationship being looked after. I mean, being looked after by the universe. You've lost faith that, oh God, things are going to hell and I just can't get out of this rut. But do you know what? You are being looked after. And just by you listening or being drawn to listening to this group, this reading, this video, you know, you're being looked after because you've been guided to hear these messages and to be told that you are being looked after. And everything is working in your favor. You're feeling this way because your body and, you know, your guides are telling you that you need to be focusing on this. You need to bring more joy back into your life. And I bet you, if you look around, you will easily find that joy. You need to accept the love, okay? And when you do accept that beautiful things are there for you, more will come. You deserve a flowing, happy, easy life. And this may come down to also relationships and love, because this card is a love card, but it could be worldly love, universal love. But if it is to do with relationships, if things are becoming a little stagnant, a little dull, or there's arguments going on, again, it's giving you the opportunity to have some fun with them. Have some fun with them. And if it's a breakup, go out and have some fun with your friends. Distraction. No more moping or being sad. I mean, you're allowed to be sad, but I get the feeling it's been a minute, okay? And you deserve proper, real feeling of love, acceptance of love, opening up and allowing it, okay? This one wants to be yours too. Bountiful harvest. Yeah. Confirmation. Look at this. Crazy. That universe. The earth, and just that rainbow abundance. This beautiful little woman holding the earth like, you know, this world literally is my oyster and I can make it anything. Like, there's so much opportunity, enough to go around for everyone. So now is not the time to just be without, because you deserve to be with, okay? Abundance is waiting. That's beautiful. The rainbow. Bountiful harvest, meaning you have all that you want waiting for you, okay? So don't lose faith now. Keep moving. Keep moving and be hopeful, because fun things will come of that, okay? Come on, this card has come out 3 times. Let's see. Okay. So this one comes out upside down. That's interesting. I'll do another one. Time machine. I'll put that down there. All right. So what I'm getting, this uncharted waters, sorry, the uncharted sea, is things may be rough right now, or maybe coming into rough waters, but it's going to ease, and it's important to be brave and just ride the waves, okay? No one knows what's to come, you know, like in life, no one ever knows what's to come, and that's okay. It's okay, because we all go through things and we grow. The uncharted sea comes to tell you, you know, it may seem rough, but on the surface, everything's going to smooth out. Or it's rough on the surface, but deep down, it's, you know, it's just peaceful, it's calm. And maybe that's the message, like what was said here in Higher Ground. Things that, the issues that are going on, that may seem like issues, may seem rough on the surface, but deep down, you know, this is all happening for some reason. It's pushing us to do what? It's pushing you to do something else, pushing you to see a different way. It's deceiving. That's what it is. I'd take a step back from whatever's going on and think, you know, is it really as bad as I'm seeing it? Or am I just stuck in this thought? Okay. Now, Time Machine is a earth card, and it comes to do with money, family, and security, okay? Also stability. So this could come into play where, you know, you've spent a lot of time doing something, or you've spent a lot of time with someone for it all to just, you know, go nowhere, and you're a little bit stuck on that. And that's just not the case, you know, like it's not that it's gone nowhere. Everyone meets and experiences certain things for a reason, to grow. And if if you didn't meet this person or grow from here, how would you be the person you are today, or in the next, you know, phase of life? So going back in a time machine and thinking about, you know, what you might need to heal, it doesn't really help. It's just dwelling, and I feel there's a little bit of being stuck, okay? And today Spirit is just letting us know, like giving you that reassurance that no time machine is needed. All that you need to do is move forward. So literally Spirit is just telling us, like, they are going to go back in time for you. Let it go and let's move forward. Nothing is wasted, okay? No experience is wasted. You have the chance to grow. The Oracle's gift comes to let us know that blessings are there and blessings are coming. The Oracle gift is a cup that's filling of beautiful blessings, magic. And it fills and fills to your wants, if you allow it. And moving forward bravely and letting go the old allows that. Just like the bountiful harvest, you have the ability to create the future that you want. You do. And it's just a matter of feeling better. And do you know how you feel better? distraction, finding that inner child, okay? That inner child, having fun, enjoying every moment in the moment, not what happened yesterday, not what might happen tomorrow, the in the moment joy, feeling those joys. Let's go to the tarot. This one wanted to come out. 9 of Cups. I see 9 of Cups. So I do feel it's about relationships here, guys. Is there something going on? It could even be friendships, but what I'm getting is, you know, things are going to work out really, really fine for you. 9 of Cups is a lot of cups to be filled. And it's like you're going to look back and think, wow, why was I so hesitant to move forward or feel good about things, you know? Wow, I feel great now. That's what I'm getting from this. And there's a window there and it looks all dark and gloomy, and you're just like, thank God I kept moving. That's definitely what I'm feeling. Okay, so keep moving. Strength. Here she is. Strength. So drive and passions, achieving goals. This is just bringing back that inner strength, because you have it. You have it. Don't forget it. You have that inner strength. Being true to yourself as well, like we were speaking about. Yeah, being true to yourself. And yeah, just figuring out what you want for yourself. Okay? I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a clearer plan, or not plan, but what do you want? What do you want from your future? What do you want and deserve? You've got the strength there of a lion. I definitely feel like you're going to just bring back this inner power that you almost forgot for a minute that you had, but it wasn't far, okay? King of Pentacles. It comes reversed. So Pentacles is about money, health, and pleasures. The King can represent someone, and it comes reversed, like someone's been stopping you from achieving the things that you deserve to achieve. So that's interesting. Could be yourself, blocking yourself, but I get the feeling there's a stubborn or bossy person in your life that was just taking you off path a little bit. It could be someone that you worked with. It could be someone that you were in a relationship with. And it might not be a matter of breaking up with someone. It's about setting boundaries and finding that strength to stand independently and go towards those goals. Because as a couple, it's okay to do that. You know, you don't always have to be the same, you know, you're allowed to do your own thing. So whoever that person is, whether it's yourself or someone, it's time to set some boundaries and just show them that you do have that strength and you do have things that you want to work towards. And in order to feel good, that's what you want to do. Okay? Interesting, guys. The Star. I love this card because it brings hope. It brings the importance of, you know, the holding on to hope, following the light, and a reassurance that troubles are going. They're leaving your life now. They're on their way out, wishing upon a star, like it's coming into place now. Sorry about that reflection. There she is. She's holding hopeful to that star, and it's just, I love it. It's just that beautiful reassurance and calm, like a calm after the storm, or after the uncharted sea. Rough waters have now come to smooth, and drama is leaving your life because you're allowing it to leave your life. Okay? You're seeing a new light. The Ace of Swords. Yeah. I get this to be a positive card, and it's like leaving those fears behind. Recognizing this month, it's like you're going to be recognizing those fears and those worries and putting on your brave pants, finding that strength and just like letting them go. It's just, you know, you've got your sword, you've got that sword, and you're gonna just, yeah, that's your strength. You're smashing it away. That's really cool, and this gives me so much hope for you guys. I mean, whatever you're going through, it's gonna get better, and you know, exciting things will come. The Oracle's gift is a magic card, and the Bountiful Harvest is a magical card. They're basically indicating that what you want is manifesting. In order to move towards these little tips and advice from Spirit is just recommended to take on. Close Encounters. Interesting. So this one here, number 10, is a water card. So it brings in the water energy, which is around birthing desires, connection. So what I feel like, it's another one to say, you know, set some boundaries. Setting some boundaries. It's easy to let people walk over you or take advantage of you. People will do that without knowing if you allow it. So set some boundaries, put yourself first, and put your wants and needs first, okay? That's what Close Encounters are. It's connected to the water card, the water energy. So it's number 10, which is, you know, connection, feelings and desires, birthing desires. Set boundaries and allow things, you know, make some plans. That's what that card is for. Put it right at the back there. Let's get one more for you guys, okay? The Rose's Kiss. Okay. I like it. I like it. So this is around intimacy and connection. So I feel like there's going to be a makeup, a resolution, a bit of love, a bit of reconnecting. So whether or not, you know, there was some issues going on, or, you know, just these connection issues, setting some boundaries, things are going to be okay. All right, that's a really cool card. It does represent like a bit of romance. The Rose's Kiss. It's romantic. It's bright. It's positive. And that also, that's a number 9. So it is connected to the water energy as well. So it's a really nice, cool card. Really cool energy. Refreshing to say. It's refreshing. So it's just about getting out of that old stagnant energy, having some fun, reconnecting with people, and just, yeah, going with the flow, setting some boundaries, having that hope, because beautiful things will come. It's just every now and then we need to just let ourselves climb out of those little patches of stagnant. All right, guys, so I really hope that you got some messages out of that. I hope that it aligned with you or made sense. Whatever it related to, take it on. You know, this is a collective reading, so it can be about multiple different things, you know, relationship, family, friendship, career, whatever it is, you know, you will find that connection. That's the beauty of collective readings. Please let me know if you liked that by liking this video or commenting below what resonated with you and how. I would love to hear that. So have an amazing month, guys, and enjoy. Number 6, welcome to your December reading. I'm very excited. So this card is the card that you chose in your pick a card. Let's see what the first one is. Be in service. Okay, so this month I feel like you're going to be a bit of a helper this month. I feel you're going to be, you know, helping people get through certain things. You're going to be just feeling that vibe, you know, that want to help people around you. And it's going to bring you a lot of joy and appreciation, you know, for yourself and others. I feel like it's just something that you are wanting to do. It could also be what you do as a job. You are in service for others. Remember that, you know, you're doing that to help others, and that's really rewarding. And you should be really happy about being in something like that, you know. Think about what your job is and how you actually do help people. Maybe it's a reminder that, you know, there's so much more to what you're doing than you actually realize. So get deeper in that, and having reason behind it a little bit more than just making ends meet brings more of reason, a passion to it. Amplify your positive emotions. So, okay, so maybe, you know, maybe that's the thing. You've been losing a little lack of motivation for what you do or in day-to-day life, and you're just being reminded to, you know, do things because you love it. Yeah, you're just being reminded, you know, that it's important to bring back your energy, your reason. Lacking that emotion behind what you do is causing you to not feel your best. And amplifying those emotions it comes from within. You know, it's not on anyone, it's within, and how you think and feel about it. And helping other people will help you amplify that. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit, you know, like, what am I doing with my life? Or, like I said, recognizing that, you know, your job brings so much more joy than you actually realize to other people's house life. Bountiful harvest. That's an incredible card. You know, that's just reassuring that, you know, you truly have a gift that will bring so much joy to people's lives. Bountiful. You know, you have this potential to really, yeah, just change the perspective of people's lives and just really help them see the beauty in it as well. I do feel like whatever you do is in service of people, and that's your passion, that's your thing. And Spirit recognizes that, and they're just saying, you know, like, your gifts are magic, and you know, we recognize that, and other people see it too. So recognize you know, your own unique gifts and beautiful qualities within yourself. You know, you're so caring and lovely, really. You might not see it that way, but other people see you so differently to how you see. And yeah, there's greatness that can come from this. So if you don't work in this line of things, maybe you should. Illumination, because it lights you up, and it lights up the world. There's something that you definitely need to be doing, and it lights up your soul. If you're not in this line of work, or like completely doing what you love yet, it's important to find that path, because it will light up your soul. Or get more active into that. Start something that makes you feel like you're giving, you know, you're giving to the world. Even just you know, volunteering for certain things, or you know, things that really matter to you will make you feel amazing. Empowerment. Yeah. You bring empowerment to others in some kind of way. Without knowing, you have this gift of making people feel like they matter, making people feel like they have more reason, more meaning to what they actually are. You allow people to see this life from a different light, and it gives them empowerment, you know. It gives them more passion for life. Life is not just this thing we wake up and do every day. We have the opportunity to create a fun, loving, abundant life of whatever you choose to have. And I do feel like, you know, that's your thing. You're an empowerment, you're an empowerer, you're a motivator, or, you know, you help people see that in a way. I love that. What do you do, Group 6? Comment below what you do. Vulnerability. That's cool. So, vulnerability. And you know what? Maybe you're quite a giver. Maybe you find it hard to have that balance between being in service for others and yourself. And it's okay to be vulnerable and put yourself first. Okay? Because being in service means being in service to yourself as well. And do you know what? Allowing people to see that you do allow yourself to be put first, or, you know, you do allow yourself to feel down and get back up again, is empowering. It's influencing. And it's okay to be vulnerable, because that's real, that's human. No one's perfect. I feel like I don't know, you must be some kind of influencer in a way. All right, let's see what comes through with the 7 energies. First card is Time Machine. I like it. I like it. So Time Machine comes from number 3, 1. And if only you could see the future, would you be more motivated? What I feel is that the lack of motivation and reason and passion behind what you do can often be lost, because you you feel like, why am I doing this? But if only you could be in a time machine and see the future and see that, you know, I feel like you're going to have some really great abundance around the money and the family, the security kind of things in life, then you would be so much more motivated. You know, not only are you doing things because you're helping people, but you have a future that is coming into place. All right? That's a really cool message. Really cool. Okay? So don't lose that. Think about all the things that you do want and keep that motivation behind you. Beyond the ordinary. Well, that's right. I do feel like you guys are beyond the ordinary. Whatever you do is meaningful. It's meaningful, and yeah, you're discovering that this is your thing. Or maybe you haven't discovered it yet. Or there's you know, stems of opportunity coming through, and you're thinking, okay, well, this excites me and it has meaning and I want to do this. You are beyond the ordinary. You have some gifts there. Like, I feel like you're very much on the path of finding your thing, your true thing, okay? And December is a really distinct time for this, it seems. Definitely linked from your gifts. So this one here in particular is around an understanding, a connection to spirituality and wisdom. Like, it's like you have this knowing of what you want to do, and it's definitely, yeah, linked to your bountiful harvest. So whatever this gift is, this knowing, this passion, this drive behind it all is going to result in that bountiful harvest. Like, you're going to create this really exciting future for yourself that's really colorful and loving and exciting and abundant. I do feel like you're going to have some wealth within your lifetime, for sure. And that, my friend, is 100% confirmation. Bearing fruit. So what this means is things have been planted. You've set goals and you've started to put them into place, and yeah, things are really starting to just sprout, and it's got to the point, where your tree, things are starting to come out, and it's gotten to the point where the tree is bearing fruit now, like it's growing more. And this must be those little bits of passion, little bits of whatever it is that you're adding to your talents, whatever it is you're adding to your life in this month or have recently. It is complementing your whole thing. Why can't I speak properly? Whatever it is that you've brought into your life recently it's really going to complement everything. It's going to be the fruit. It's going to be the icing on the cake kind of thing. And I feel this comes into play with when you're, connecting with people. I feel like there's a pure, genuine connection with the people that you work with. And this means everything to those people and yourself, it's just so genuine and compassionate that only good can come from that. So keep it up, This is like a really nice card. A really nice connection. It's about birthing desires, and it's about connection. So working with people around that. All right. And what's really going to help you throughout this, whenever you think, you know, or things get on top of you, I want you to remember that quieting the mind is your thing. You know, really just I want you to know that, yeah, quieting your mind is going to really help you through those times. Whether it be, you know, you're feeling just a little overwhelmed, you're feeling stressed, or you're just losing that spark behind you. It's just a reminder that you need to be of service for you too, okay? So quieting the mind, separating yourself from whatever it is for a while, connecting, whether or not you're into meditation, or, you know, it could be just putting on music, taking a walk in nature, whatever it is that helps you quiet the mind and separate the hectic life, then that's what you need to do, okay? Right. Well, let's do another one from the 7 energies. Call of the Muse. You're going to be absolutely fine as long as you follow your passions. That's what you're being told. You're going to be absolutely fine in life and achieve the things that you would like if you follow your passions. So, yeah, keep on being true to your heart and do what you love. And if it's bringing you joy at that time, then that's it. Life's about enjoyment. If you're not doing what you are enjoying right now, it might be time for a change up. Or, yeah, just trying new things out. Close encounters. So setting some boundaries for people. It could be people that take advantage of your work or who you are, you're giving, your service. You know, you're very happy to please people, and sometimes people will just take advantage of that, and it's important to recognize energy suckers between the people that are genuine, you know, that people that are worth putting your energy into. So recognize that and don't allow it. Set those boundaries. You know, you're worth, you know, the time that you put in is worth something, okay? And if it is a career, a job, you're worth money and you're worth the time. And if people want to come and, you know, use you up for free and just try and drain you, then it's not worth it, you know? Even if they're friends, important to set boundaries. Don't work with certain people, or don't surround yourself by certain people that do that, because it's not serving you. It's not for your greater good, okay? Let's move on to the tarot. Let's see what else is coming for group 6 in December. And this one wants to come out. 7 of Cups. I like it. These cups are very full, abundant. There's green even. I feel like you're going to come into more money. Things are going to start flowing even more. But it's just the beginning of it, okay? There's more to come for sure. But this is just the universe's way of reassuring you that, yes, you are going in the right direction. And you will see those signs. Like when you make those certain decisions, positive things will come almost instantly after making those, or, you know, saying yes to something or working with someone, you will see instant positive outcomes. And that's the universe's way of saying, yes, that's good. You're on the right path, okay? 7 of Cups. So keep eye out for those times, for those moments that seem, you know, like, wow, that happened quick. You will definitely notice it. The Hanged Man. So this one is a little bit about sacrifice. So letting things go that don't serve you. Sacrificing something or someone, or it could just be a changed way in thinking. You know, learning your worth. A changed way of thinking behind what you do. True meaning to it. Like that other card says, the boundaries, close encounters with boundaries, sacrificing, you know, chances of, you know, working with someone. But if you get this vibe, you're just feeling that, you know, they're going to be a bit of a time waster, don't go there, because it will drain you. And if there is times where you just make that mistake and someone does try and use you up, it's time to go off and quiet the mind and be of service to yourself, okay? So be mindful. Right. King of Wands. This is the type of person you might be working with in this month. King of Wands. So someone that is going to be rather ambitious and passionate, and this is gonna, I do feel like they're going to test you a little bit, or like, you know, it's not your usual way of working or who you would normally work with, and they're quite strong and they know what they want, and at the same time I feel like it is going to help you as well, because they kind of allow you to see things from another perspective. So keep an eye out for that, this kind of person, a king kind of figure, you know, fortunate, confident and brave to take on new opportunities. And on the other hand, this card could also be you taking on that more secure, brave kind of demeanor through the month, you know, being more confident in what you do, which automatically, when you're confident, attracts confidence of other people. You know, they're really more trusting in what you do. I really want to know what you guys do. Please, if you chose this group, tell me what you do below. I'm interested. The World. Come on. So this, that's almost like answering my question in a way. I feel like there's this, you're global, you're a little bit global, or there's a lot of travel. Something to do with the entire world. It's like what you do offers service to the world. You know, there's no limit. And that just is endless possibilities. Endless. Beyond the ordinary, you know. Like a normal job would just be here, fixed. But this opportunity or whatever you do offers, yeah, service around the world. Thank you for that extra information, guys. So embrace that. Embrace the difference of what you do, you know. Embrace the perks of what you do and take advantage of that. And you'll find strength in that. You find strength and possibilities in that, okay? You'll also find strength in being true and real, you know, being vulnerable, showing people that you're a real person. Strength comes attached to this one. You know, wherever I'm drawn to put a card on or with, that's often connected, and it wants me to let you know that strength in what you do comes from being vulnerable and real. And at the same time, being vulnerable allows a deeper connection, allows people to relate, allows people to see that you're a real person too, you know. And bearing fruit, this is also to there. So being the strength comes in knowing what you want, knowing that what you deserve, and that's when things start to come from what you do, what you're trying to achieve here, from your passions. So honestly, there's really nothing to worry about for you guys. I do feel like there's some magic happening, at least in the works. 8 of Pentacles. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. This one came out upside down, so reversed. You don't need to worry about income, and it's just going to happen, okay? 8 of Pentacles is a great card, and it does represent wealth. It came reversed, but it's due to fear, and I know that. So you don't need to worry. Like I said, if you're doing what your heart, you know, like what you're called to do, then there's no worries, okay? Things are just going to work out. So constantly be honest with yourself. Am I doing what I love? Is this aspect of, you know, like this way of doing it what I love, or should I be taking a different approach? It's just minor little fixes that could make all the difference. All right, guys. I'm feeling I just need to do one more, and it's this top one. 2 of Cups, collaboration. There's definitely going to be a distinct person that you, and because this comes in your December reading, I do feel like you're going to meet someone in the line of career that's going to really make a difference in this, or at least you're going to learn quite a lot from. So keep an eye out for that, and that could be the king of the king figure. Not necessarily a man, but the king traits, like the confidence, the bravery, the knowing what they want, and maybe a little bit bossy even, you never know. But be aware of that. But it's okay, you know, it's important to be a bit versatile, and being able to work with a lot of different people is important for you for some reason. And yeah, 2 of Cups. I feel like there's going to be a collaboration this month. So keep an eye out for them, and it's looking good. You know, that's a cheers. That's a we did great. Okay. Whether or not you already work with this person and things are just coming together now. All right. Okay, group number 6. That is it. So your month is looking really exciting, and I'm excited to see how you go. Please let me know if this resonated with you, if this made sense to you. I would love to hear it. I do love to hear it. And hit the thumbs up if it did. And I will see you next time, guys. Enjoy your month. Bye. Okay, guys. Hello and welcome. This brings us to the second part of your reading. This one is a little bit different to what I normally do, but I really wanted to give it a go, give you guys some extra guidance. So what we're going to do here is I want you guys to think of a question that you would like to ask, like a yes or no question, or a, will I get this, or will this happen kind of question. Feel free to pause and think of your question. If you think of one already, that's great. Pick a card, please. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So what I want you to do is pick a card that you're drawn to with your question in mind. All right? And without further ado, I would like to do number 1, okay? If you guys chose number 1, this is your answer. 6 of Pentacles. It's looking good, okay? It's looking good. I do feel like there's some kind of more than one person involved, but I do feel like there's yes involved, but we will confirm yes or no. That's a high vibe yes. Okay, it's looking good, guys. Whatever you asked, it looks like it's in the process. It will come. There's no time frame on that, but have positive hopes. Okay, number 1. Number 2, guys, if you chose number 2, here is your answer. The Empress. Interesting. So the Empress, it is about, I do feel the energy of yes, but it also, it's about potential yes. So it could do. It's in your power, basically, taking steps appropriately. Okay, it's about balance. So let's confirm that. Okay, just as I thought, you know, that is a yes, it can be. It's in your control. So what I want you to think about, you know, are you taking the right steps in order to achieve this? Are you overdoing it? Is there balance? So maybe you're overthinking one side of the thing or something like that. A balance and trust is in order, okay? Whatever it is, I'm sure you deserve it. But it needs to be, yeah, just trust the process and allow. Number 3, if you chose this card for your question, 9 of Cups. Whatever it is, I feel like you have been waiting a little while for it, and it's about to, you know, or you are going to be waiting a little while and it is coming, okay? 9 of Cups feels like a yes, but we will confirm that. It's like, oh, about time, or losing hope at the same, maybe. Is this a yes or a no? That's a straight up and down. That's a yes, it's coming for you, okay? It's coming, but be patient. Patience is needed right now. So don't rush it. Timing is everything. Patience is needed, but when you do receive it, it'll be well worth it, whatever it is, okay? So that is your yes or no questions answered for December. Next month, I'll probably do the same thing. So have some questions that you want to ask. If you have more than one question, feel free to do that next time or whenever. And I hope that helped you answer any questions or reassurance. Hit the thumbs up button if this did help you at all. I would love to hear it. That's my aim of the game, guys. I just want to help. All right. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening in. I really hope that gave you the guidance that you needed for December. I'm wishing you all the best for the coming month and more. If a personal reading is of interest of you guys, please just contact me below. I do have a tight schedule, so I will try my best to schedule you guys in. Also, Reiki healings are available as well, so please don't be afraid to message me in regards to anything that I've spoken about. That's about it. So sending you guys love and light and blessings all December long. Have an amazing Christmas, guys.